football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocky. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. It's Fox. Right by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to pass here on second down. He finds his man, and he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left, pass caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Looking to chuck it again. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
If he just would have been able to catch the ball in his drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down and using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Short connection to the tight end here. That's a solid beam. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Well, This is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looks right for a quick completion. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Look out, room to run here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The Nittany Lions come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set for the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. To throw, it's Fox. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't you, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Nittany Lions keep the football on the move. And it's caught.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on a screen. What a move. Makes one man miss, picks up the first down before they stop him.
You know what's happening here right now is this quarterback is just taking what the defense is giving him, not forcing anything downfield, finding ways to be able to continue to move the ball down the field. Another example, nice job here picking up the first down.
Moves out of the pocket. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Design quarterback run. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Finds his target. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The ball is caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. Third down and short. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
Gain of 3. First down for the offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking downfield, it's Fox. Makes a quick catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Second down after that previous play. He keeps it on the design run. He shreds the tackle. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now, first and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. Dropping back, it's Fox. Pressure is coming. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Penn State.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Trying to convert with a sweep. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
That makes the score. Penn State 7, Ohio State.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Oh, breaks free.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught quickly. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that was lightning fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop on the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
On this drive, they converted twice on third down. They need 6 yards here. QB keeper all the way. Has the first down and more. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, third down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up the first down. Unbelievable call.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. Third down and short. Try and muscle for the first down. Nittany Lions just cannot get their defense off the field. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking for a receiver. Pocket breaking down. Scooped up on the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Well, just a great job by this defense, flying to the football and creating this turnover. The snow right now is a problem for this offense. You can see they're almost being too conservative and taking few chances, which allows this defense to play much more aggressively.
The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And the Nittany Lions come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to pass. It's Fox. Caught for the completion. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Here's the target, and it's complete.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Pass is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass complete. It's second down now. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Empty set now. 5 wide. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, and he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. To the air, it's Fox. Quick throw, testing the middle. And that one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quick completion to the tight end. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And they get him down on what would be the final play of this first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were sluggish in the first half, almost completely shut down. Let's see if they can find a spark now coming out of the break. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Peters. And they've got him. Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And in first down, right back to the running game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Catch made on the left side. We make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Single back takes the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll take a deep shot. Touchdown, Buckeyes! As they get on the board here in this playoff game.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
No problem with the snowy footing there. The PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Penn State offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw. It's Fox. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that slant is so dangerous for a defense to try to slow down. Great job of rallying to limit its yardage after the catch.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. It's complete. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Slides the quick throw. They bring him down, but a solid gain there in first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. What I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
So a 2nd and 10 there as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion brings up fourth down.
Incomplete. Now, fourth down.
The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. They're going to make a return here. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Running out of time in the pocket. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure and took a hit, but got rid of the football.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Makes a quick grab. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To the air. It's Fox. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. And that will give them the lead now.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. They'll make the first down in that scramble. That's a tough one for this defense to give up. The offense going with the hurry-up.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. He's going to set up a 3rd down play.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, boy, really good execution. Unfortunately, he didn't come down in bounds for the first down. That was a critical stop by the defense.
Number 18 in punt formation to kick it away.
They'll kick it away here. Howard C makes the tackle to wrap up the 3rd period of play. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Fox. Bringing pressure. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep it.
And it's intercepted, a crushing play.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And there's the handoff. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Peters. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Buckeyes move into the red zone. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a 2nd interception today.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Takes off in a bootleg. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. The quarterback takes it in himself.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
The important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. It's a fumble. The defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Well, when you're running your quote-unquote four-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Tackled, but forced down.
What's big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Dropping back. It's Fox. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
A completion makes it second and short. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
And the Nittany Lions with first and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. Comes up with the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Makes the first on his end zone ahead. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. As the QB fights his way into the end zone.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game is on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your 1 timeout, and now you got a real chance.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. And you're head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a 1-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's the catch. It's Peters. And he gets out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? 2nd down, looking to throw it. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pass rush closing in. They chase him down. He tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. This might be for the ball game. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. Here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. A pop pass on a jet sweep. He's in the clear. Making people miss. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.